Me see them clearly now, looking for reasons to take us down. Ignorance and envy now. Anyhow, yeah. Bless you are blessed from a long time. Them can't stop you cause you are sunshine. Watch on the concert daily Stonebwoy presenting from Ghana. Keep it locked. Don't log off. Boom. Bless up.
What's up, world? It's BJ the Chicago Kid.
Jason Derulo.
Sean McCoy.
Shantae Moore.
Jacob Lattimore.
7th Streeter.
It's your girl Little Mo. Be sure to check out Concert Daily all the time.
We're here with international artist Stonebwoy. How you doing today, sir?
Great. Amazingly well.
You're doing amazingly well. We know that you're here in the DMV area today. Is this your first time in the area or no?
Nah, this is not my first time in DC area.
It's not. How many times have you been here, if you can recount?
A few times.
A few times. What was one of the better times that you've had since you've been in the area? Do you remember that moment?
No, it always has to do with connecting with people, and then the music all works anyway. So I'll say that the best time is yet to come.
The best time is yet to come. Yeah. Man, I feel you on that, because in the DMV, we have a huge population of folks that love the Afro beats, the Caribbean music.
Reggae,
how do you feel when folks come out to one of your shows and they just vibe out with you?
It feels amazing because this is me trying to create a musical piece for the consumption of the masses, and to realize that it's been consumed globally by people of color and beyond gives me a lot of hopes to keep doing what I always do. Yeah.
Do you feel any different when you're in America with the crowd versus when you're at one of the international places like back at home?
Yeah. Home will always be home, you know. That's where the foundation started, you know. That's where we started the whole music. And so therefore there's always a different feeling, which is not supposed to be like a bad one as compared. But I mean that it feels slightly different when you're playing on home soil, because home soil, actually, you always have to outdo yourself every time. So to me, I don't take home ground for granted. I see it as a place where they see the most of you. So therefore, anytime that you appear, you must appear well. You must put in extra energy. And also, when I cross over into the diaspora or into a foreign land where I have to serve the people with my art, my music, I mean, I do it wholeheartedly, knowing that home is going to appreciate that I'm taking the same energy across borders. And diaspora is going to appreciate the new feeling that they're getting, realizing that, you know, this is music from afar. Seeing?
Right, that's good stuff, man. And we know that you're a Grammy-nominated Afrobeats artist, but being that you are over here, can you please introduce yourself to those who are just getting to know you?
Thank you very much. By virtue of my Grammy nomination, I featured on an album of reggae giants, Morgan Heritage, you know, which got their nomination and definitely got me nominated as well as by virtue of a feature. And also, once upon a time, an album of mine got shortlisted to be nominated for the Grammy. So we've always been hitting at that point. And you're looking at the BET Best International Act Africa 2015 winner. 4 years ago, we copped that. And then you're also looking at the Favorite African Star Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards also this year. And a host of other plaques, you know, on my profile, you know what I mean? So it gives me a lot of joy to, in all of this, represent as the musician from Africa, as Stonebwoy, you know what I mean, as an Afrobeat reggae and dancehall artist, you know, to the world. So go check it out. This is your boy, Stone. See?
Speaking of those plaques, man, I read something that you're a CEO as well of your own imprint. Can you elaborate on that whole venture, how that came about? How do you feel about it? How do you feel working with other people that are doing the same thing that you're doing?
I believe that everybody's unique in their own ways. That's why we all have different faces. No matter what, it can only be similar or identical, but we're still different people in different ways. That only shows you that we all have unique blessings and peculiar factors that differ from one person to the other. You feel me? So I know that what I do differently, and I represent for me, but do it on behalf of the masses. So working with all of these big names, only authenticates my journey, you know what I mean? Because these are big names that I have looked up to. These are big names that inspire me, not in the past. They still inspire me because music actually is my biggest inspiration. So regardless of whoever it comes from, so how much more giants who have paved the way, like the Beenie Mans, the Sean Pauls, the Sizzlers, the Capitans, you know, and a host of great artists, especially from Jamaica, because I mean I love reggae music, knowing that the roots of reggae music and dancehall music goes all the way deep down into Africa, where Ghana plays a very big role, and this year marks the 400th year of slavery. So we're all rallying behind the campaign of the Year of Return, and so I trust that our genres of music, you know, having erupted from blackness and its roots in Africa, is now making a lot more meaning with the emergence of Afrobeat taking over and conquering different grounds. Seeing? So I'm happy to be in the middle of all of this, because I am blessed enough and privileged and honored to be one artist that does all these three genres of music. When you pick a reggae song of mine, you'll be like, whoa. You pick an Afrobeat song, you'll be like, what? You pick a dancehall song, and you know that, yes, Africa really has talent, you know. I mean, black is condensed. You can't break it down. We have so much on our sleeves to offer to the world. See?
Speaking of one of those major names you mentioned, Beenie Man is one of them. I know that you have a single called Shuga. Can you please tell us about that?
Shuga. Also for the money, work for the money. Hey, as we dey pray for the money, die for the money. Wah. Don't forget to banana. I see they shake your back up for the canana. You the rise of the man, them banana. Buy one, get one free for the anana. Oh, I. Hey, Beenie Man, yeah. We are the girl, them Shuga. Yo, Shuga is a beautiful song. It's a feel-good song. It's a song that talks about the hustle, talks about the party. It just touches base on every point, you know what I mean, in bits. You know, so it's a feel-good song that everybody can relate to, and it's a danceable song as well that has the legend Beenie Man feature on it, you know. And trust me, it's the #1 song right now in Ghana, and it's doing so well. And I mean, I don't know what more to say about this song. It's all the way up. Shot in Jamaica by Bling Blang, produced by Street Beats, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? For Berniton Music Group and all these things. Seeing?
Well, we know that the video has reached over 1.4 million viewers in little over a month.
Yeah.
How involved were you with the overall vibe and treatment of the video?
I mean, we flew all the way to Jamaica to get that done, you know, and we had to make sure that everything went well for that. And partly, I mean, my involvement, aside the artist that has to show up to sing the songs and act it up to get the video done, I partly also style myself anyway, so, you know what I mean, that's how deep I got involved in the making of the video. Aside representing as an artist to shoot the video, you know what I mean.
So you're involved in all parts. That means you have a creative talent that is really deep. It's
Absolutely.
not just something that's just kind of prefabricated.
Absolutely. Original.
That's how you gotta be, man. As an Afrobeat, dancehall, and reggae artist, all of these genres are known worldwide, but do you feel they get the notoriety they deserve?
To be honest, I want to say that so far so good, because one thing I believe is that, you know, even as stars, as superstars, we cannot get popular enough. You always have to put in the work, because somebody knows you, somebody don't know you, and we are the careers of these genres of music. So I think same applies. You know what I mean? Like, in this space, we can ask somebody and they may have never heard of Afrobeats, probably never heard of reggae. It's not a problem. That's why we keep working every day. That's why we keep pushing every day. But I trust that Afrobeats, reggae, and dancehall has one root, and it's gonna get, it's the future, it's been the past, and it's the present. That's where it stays. And in due time, it's gonna get that recognition that the world would, I mean, like 80% of the world would know. But even that is not up to 100, so, you know, I mean, it's cool.
What do you think, I guess, we as consumers can possibly do about that? How can we improve it?
Thank you very much. As consumers, I would use this opportunity to thank every consumer, because so far so good. To get to this point, it must have been the consumers that have supported our music, our works, to get it to this point, where Afrobeat is this loud, where reggae music has been, where dancehall music has gotten to. So first and foremost, I'd want to applaud the consumers, the users of music, both the media, individuals, companies and media houses, all of them, and that we can continue to push, promote, enjoy, celebrate our music amongst us and across borders. And that's the role they can continue to keep playing to get the genres spreading across the world. Yeah.
And with that said, you released Epistles of Mama last year. Is your new album still in the works?
Yeah, man. As we speak, I'm penning down some songs to make it for the 2020 album that I plan to release. Yeah, but Epistles of Mama hasn't even sunk down yet. It hasn't even gone down properly yet, because it's a body of work that entails a lot. 12 strong reggae tracks and 12 strong combination of Afrobeats and dancehall songs. And I'm super proud of myself having come out with such an album that hit the heights. I think it's my biggest album yet, independently produced. You know what I mean?
Well, can you tell us about your next single, Tough Seed?
Yeah, that's it. Anyway, my next single, Tough Seed, is a song that actually is meant to inspire people, to make them know that they're tough regardless of the situations that they go through, because a lot of people go through a lot of things. Like, we all go through levels in life on daily basis, that needs encouragement, from a friend, from a father, a brother, a family member, whoever it is. We all need encouragement, because we have to interdepend on one another. Therefore, I trust that some people's best friends is what they listen to, which is the music. So they put it in their ears and they're listening to a friend talk to them. So this particular song is one that I trust that would encourage people, to make them know that to get to your destination, you have to go through a lot of things, a lot of struggles. So they're tough seats and they don't have to give up. And the more they think they're gonna get buried, whoever is trying to deep them down, little did they know that they're not digging them down, but they are sending them to the right place so they can start to germinate. Yeah.
Speaking of putting it in your head, can you give us a quick sample of what the song sounds like?
Watch your man. Which one? Go to the verse. Go to the. Okay. Only if they knew, that I am a seed, yeah, they will never dig me down. Only if they knew, that I am a seed, yeah, they will never dig me down. Boy, tough, them have to know I'm on a tough, them have to know I'm on a tough, them have to know I'm on a tough, that's how we do it,
Good shit,
Just
man.
a little piece of the chorus, yeah? So when it comes, you guys go grab it. Man.
Like you said, y'all, go get that single when it drops, but also let people know where they can find you on social media so they can go get it.
All right, blessed. You guys can find me, anybody watching right now, big up yourself. Thank you for tuning in. At Stonebwoy B is at STONEBWOYB on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Snapchat. You can find me on there. And when you type Stonebwoy from Ghana, Google got it, everywhere got it. We're living in a modern world where online has it also. Just type it in, punch it in, grab the songs on Spotify, on all online media platforms, you're going to find it. Yeah? Bless up. Stonebwoy.